What's going down, boys and girls? And if you're tuning in, you are also getting this amazing patch that's pretty decadent. They have added challenges among a whole bunch of other cool things that I'm going to go ahead and pull up. Let's go ahead and go directly to the ps4 display, and that's where I'm at right now. As we showed on me taking on a little bit of a horde in the very beginning right there, just showcasing one of the last hordes that I took out, which was really funny because it bugged out and spawned it twice, so I had to take on two hordes, which was quite ironic considering the situation that I just had put the last dying horde as the actual title. Forgot to totally turn off my music in the background while I was like setting up for this patch. Luckily it wasn't super bad. It shouldn't pop a copyright. If not, it would just be themed a tiny bit. But the point that I'm getting at is we're here and it's 1.21, and what is inside of that, because I already have it pulled up right here, as much you know, and they don't really give us a lot of information. So let's go ahead and pull up the web overlay, and that way we can kind of dig into what is actually physically situationally here. So you can see I'm a big fan of Reddit. Reddit usually gives me a lot of more cutting edge like information that we can grab inside of the situations, and usually you just go directly to the studios, which are pretty cool. Now you can see that they patched this one in about 4 days ago, and I noticed one of the other creators that had dropped in and like looked at my video, and I looked at his channel, and like he does the same situation with the patches. He was talking about like a new game plus possibly coming around the corner as well, which is pretty cool. So like I was actually checking that out and seeing if that would be inside this list, but it seems like inside of this one of the bigger portions, which they kind of skipped over 1.20, I noticed, for us, and they've done that before with it was I think 1.06. they boosted us to 1.07. certain select people got it, certain select people didn't. It seemed like it was like a beta testing thing. But looking outside of here, past their little pleasantries of hello, the surrounding of the free in the patch. Oh, it surrounds for the free. Oh yes, you don't have to pay for this one. Weekly DLC challenges. Surrounds is the first DLC challenge drop. It is you versus an endless horde of freakers. Survive the endless horde as possible and utilize your weapons, traps, and environments to increase the time and the timer to take down the freakers and maximize your score. So as you can kind of see, just like I kind of brought up before in the situation as we were looking at the horde, and we were going back and forth of what was happening as I was unveiling that in the very beginning, because I kind of peeked at it just a tiny bit, so that's why I kind of had the horde intro. But each week on the Friday, we will unlock a new challenge for you to master. We'll confirm time and date. That, I don't like the hyphen in the end of that. That makes me feel like they're just putting that loosely, like, we're gonna do it every week. We missed one. Could happen. Don't bank on every single week. The fact that they bracketed will confirm time and date, it may vary week to week on what they can actually push out, but hell, if they can continue to do that and keep this game alive till they get solid DLCs in between here, or bridge the gap between this and 1 and 2, I'm game for that, because this game was really great and they patched a lot of crap. And I believe in 1.11, which was really good. It was a solid patch for the regular game. I don't know if it was for more of the survival, because it seemed like that's what they were starting to work on in the tail's end of that situation. So on top of that, you earn a bronze and silver or gold rank, and each earn credit to buy a new characters and custom accents for rings. Oh, interesting. So they're making like this whole new like character selection point situation. That's pretty cool. It keeps you more entertained inside the game. And I'm assuming they're just like the skins, if they meant like buy new characters, not like just like a whole brand new like freaking like gameplay through with this character. Like, that would be kind of crazy. It would just be a skin over Deacon, I would assume, and a new character portion of just that, whatever the overlay is. But I'm very interested myself to see what the confirmation of that, and maybe they'll confirm a time and a date with that. But once you complete a challenge, you will earn a challenges, and Patch will be permanently shown on Deacon's jacket. Oh, holy crap! They're giving us freaking the scout badges. You can earn your merit badges, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations. And they made it really cool. Now that, for a game to even like put down to like the small little inkling of a nice little like feathered like cool emblem that you can put on top of there, that is kind of cool as a game player, because you're evolving your character as you go. So I mean, that is kind of cool. I'll give Ben Studios that. That was really nothing like super spectacular, but for like an add-on and for someone that just like likes to see the aesthetics grow, that's pretty chill. I like that. I put a lot of effort into that. So first, the new custom accents have been added to the story mode. Farewell. Due to some issues that popped up in the last patch, the farewell custom accents has been delayed to our next patch. We apologize for the inconvenience. See, but the last patch they didn't even really push through. It was like 1.20 is I'm assuming what they were trying to get at. But let's see here. The new trophy has been added for exclusively for the new weekly challenges. So I'm assuming once you participate within the weekly challenges, you will be actually able to get these. Which, I mean, hey, that's really cool. Let's go ahead and scroll down a little bit more because it seems like now we're going to get to the general fixes on top of the progressions and issues. Lisa will not get stuck on the house terrain during the mission of a lot of sick people, and that did happen to some people. I mean, the game and the main missions were like the main issues I started to notice is the fatigue. The open world wasn't too bad, but it definitely did show some fatigue from time to time. It just depended on how long you played the game. It seemed like after a 2 to 3 hour play mark, you would start to notice more fatiguing points as the accessible points of the bugs were really prominent in the situation. But after finishing the objective and you don't want to know what you want to know, you should be able to properly loot your bounty. That's kind of nice to get the thing that you actually physically want in the ultimate end. Kind of sweet, right? Pick up and swapping weapons on the ground has been changed to the triangle button. Thank goodness, that was really annoying, and quite frankly I always like would end up like trying to loot and then you would pick up the wrong weapon and you were just, I was like, why would you do that? You were juggling with buttons. We have such a big layout, can we not just utilize another button? So kudos, I appreciate you folks for doing that. That was actually one of my general pet peeves when like picking up inventory. A fix has been added to fade away in the stat upgrade in the trust level banner for the player's UI. That is very useful. I like it, but sometimes I did like it just to like see where I was going inside of it. But that is kind of cool just to have the more just video game-esque, you know, pixels, not overlays and stuff like that. Swarmers and hordes should now bolt through windows properly. What were they doing prior to that? I mean, because I had one where like the zombie and a horde like flew out of the cave and it looked like freaking Flash Gordon going in time. It was really freaking amazingly cool. No Barry Allen, but Flash Gordon, yes. Looking at the situation of what we're going towards with the last situation being the hordes and swarms, now the Breaker's AI should function correctly when traps are utilized. Very nice, because breakers are pretty hard to take down unless you get a really elite ass like weapon, and then it's just dodge, hit, dodge, hit, dodge, hit, down. It's really not that bad. It's pretty quick combo you can just destroy them with. But leaving like a flashback mission should now retain your melee weapons to a proper ammo count. Now that would be kind of annoying too, because if you want a flashback and you didn't, I never utilized that myself. But now you will be able to have no penalties to that. Rendering the issues has been resolved with certain set of NPCs. Oh, that was the one that freaking what was it? Freaking Iron Mike's cave. I actually had that on my freaking like clipped. I'll have to clip this at the very end if you want to watch that as like one of the clickable videos. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, it's really funny. They're invisible. Location are fixed. Really? Locations? Localizations, rather. I wish they gave us more details on that. But various bugs and fixed and miscellaneous crashes. Okay, so you're giving us just kind of a garbage fix. I kind of feel like you guys are sneaking in your new game plus on top of this, like what you did in the last time. And as you can see, okay, this proves my point. They didn't even drop the 1.02, but they have it listed. I'm bringing this crap up right now. Check this out. Right there. They did the same thing 1.0. Clever. All right, everyone. But as that goes down to the situation of what we had, I'm gonna go ahead and pull up one more really cool video that I saw like as coming up. You can kind of see the weekly challenges and what they prompt in the thread as people should do the photo mode. Oh, I clicked the wrong one. I guess there's been a new post since then. Where is it? Damn it! There it is. This is the one. This is hilarious. I was like, when I saw this, I was like, oh my gosh, the bike disappeared. Look at him. Deacon had a can of beans. Oh yeah, I've been waiting to want to upload that live, but yeah, you definitely get an up like for that one. That's some pretty funny stuff, and that's a good way to end with this stream and the situation as we kind of see Deacon just trolling around, and I can probably turn up the audio on top of there if I really wanted to. Let's see here. That way you can just kind of get the bullet point of like what Deacon's actually going through, and I think I just need to click on the audio. Let's see here. All right, ready for Deacon surround sound. Engage. Oh, I guess that, damn it, that was the end of it. We got go away. This is why I hate pop-up ads. I pay Norton to do piece of poop. I'm gonna hit a refresh. I don't care. It'll work. Yeah, it's just so great. Anyways, everyone, I'm gonna go ahead and log off. If you've made it this far and you're new to the network, go ahead and drop a like, share, and subscribe if you want to. But if most people that are returning or watching this, cheers. I appreciate it. If you've been getting a lot more newer bugs and quite frankly has not been listened, drop a comment down below. I'd be very interested to hear what is in the widespread right now. I have been playing the Sinking City, so I haven't really been able to play that. And that game needs a dire patch. I'm sorry to think that wasn't on the patch list this week, but I'm going to go ahead and end it here. I got to set up for Trover Saves the Universe. They dropped a patch and a lot of other games. All right, everyone. Have a nice